The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 1,192,895. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 21,467. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 6,708, with total confirmed deaths at 174. We anticipate the Torrance numbers to change as the county updates its last 24-hour operating period. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 4 p.m. on this first day of March. California launched a statewide COVID-19 vaccine system today, making the same groups eligible for doses in all 58 counties. State officials are hoping to remedy some of the frustrations felt early on as when vaccine distribution began, as there was some confusion over the different eligibility in local jurisdictions, along with technical issues with scheduling vaccine appointments. The new statewide system will be operated through myturn.ca.gov and will become the main source where Californians can sign up for an appointment. The MyTurn website is already being piloted in Los Angeles County, where seniors, healthcare workers, and other essential employees can use it to make vaccine appointments at county-run sites. Health plan provider Blue Shield of California will manage the state's vaccine network, which counties will join in 3 waves. The first wave to transition beginning today includes Riverside, Fresno, Imperial, Kern, Kings, Madera, Merced, San Joaquin, Stanislaus, and Tulare counties. The next wave includes Los Angeles, Orange, San Bernardino, and Ventura counties. Blue Shield will begin making dose allocation recommendations to state officials and has contracted with large volume providers to vaccinate people across the state, for now focusing on those serving the 10 counties joining first in the system. Blue Shield hopes to have full management responsibility for the vaccine network in California by the end of March as all counties transition to the statewide system. Now, according to the state's Department of Public Health, as of today, providers have reported administering a total of 9,087,899 vaccine doses statewide. Millions of Californians will now have access to the COVID-19 vaccine as eligibility expands to more sectors of the state's workforce beginning today. The next group of COVID-19 vaccine allocations under Phase 1B Tier 1 will help get 12 million more people vaccinated in the next few weeks. Now, this expansion includes frontline workers in emergency services, childcare and education workers, plus those in food service and agriculture. Those who work in these industries are all eligible to sign up for a COVID-19 vaccine now. According to the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health, each of these sectors will get designated vaccination days at county-run sites. And for some sectors, partnered pharmacies, health providers, fire departments, or the county-run megapods will help administer the vaccine. Today at county megapod sites, only second-dose vaccines were offered. Tomorrow and Thursday, food and agriculture workers will be able to sign up. Wednesday will be designated for emergency workers, and on Friday, all eligible groups will be able to make an appointment. Now, for those under the education and childcare sector, workers can get appointments at the county's megapod sites, which include Pomona Fairplex, Six Flags Magic Mountain, the Forum, Cal State University Northridge, and the LA County Office of Education. The county did make a clarification that those working as a nanny do not qualify under this sector. Now, under Food and Agriculture, the Department of Public Health plans to partner with employers and employee organizations, along with trusted sources for these groups like unions, workplace leaders, community leaders, and community-based organizations. Albertsons, Vons, Pavilions, Costco, and Ralph's Pharmacies will vaccinate their own in-store grocery, food distribution, and transport workers. Those working at other chains will be able to sign up to get their shots at county-run vaccination events on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those working in restaurants and food service, food manufacturing, farm, and port workers can also get vaccinated through the county-run sites on Tuesday and Thursday. In LA County, there have been more than 1.9 million COVID-19 doses administered, with 600,000 second-dose vaccines given. In an effort to vaccinate the most at-risk and underserved communities and provide equitable distribution, the county has 48 teams at work this week. Mobile vaccination teams are scheduled to visit affordable senior housing developments, senior residential communities, along with nearly 3 dozen sites in South LA, Southeast LA, and Antelope Valley. To make an appointment, you must bring a photo ID, proof of residency in LA County, or proof of employment in any of the eligible fields. Go to myturn.ca.gov or check out the city's coronavirus resource page at torranceca.gov/COVID-19. Johnson & Johnson began shipping its coronavirus vaccines across the United States today for possible injections beginning tomorrow. Johnson & Johnson CEO Alex Gorsky announced within the next 24 to 48 hours, Americans will get their shots as 4 million doses have been shipped. J&J will deliver about 16 million more doses by the end of the month, with plans to distribute 100 million shots by June and 1 billion by the end of the year. Now, with the combined 600 million doses from the 2-shot vaccines made by Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna slated to be available by the end of July, there should be more than enough shots to cover any American who wants one. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved emergency use for the vaccine by Johnson & Johnson on Saturday, as advisors to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention voted overwhelmingly on Sunday to recommend the J&J vaccine for adults 18 and older. The FDA said this third vaccine option offers strong protection against the serious illness that has taken the lives of more than 500,000 Americans. Officials say one dose was 85% protective against most severe cases of COVID-19. New data is showing an alarming increase of the coronavirus variant first detected in the UK late last year, which now accounts for up to 10% of COVID-19 cases in the U.S. Dr. Rochelle Walensky, the director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, said just a few weeks ago the variant only accounted for about 1 to 4% of illnesses in the U.S. Officials say the B.1.1.7 variant is estimated to be 50% more transmissible than the strain first detected in the U.S. Walensky says the U.S. may now see the beginning effects of the variants from the most recent data, which reflect an uptick in several 7-day averages. The CDC is also monitoring the discovery of 2 new variants, one in New York and the other right here in California, which appear to also spread more easily and were contributing to a large fraction of infections in those states. The head of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is sharing concerns of COVID-19 case counts leveling off at higher rates as states throughout the country continue to roll back COVID-19 related restrictions. Dr. Rochelle Walensky said today that she is deeply concerned, saying, quote, "We cannot be resigned to 70,000 cases per day and 2,000 daily deaths. We could lose the hard-earned ground we have gained, end quote. According to data from Johns Hopkins University, Sunday marked the first time in more than a month that most states reported rising case counts, and more cases were reported than in the week prior. She advised that now is not the time to relax restrictions. She said the variants continue to remain a serious threat to the community, and everyone should stay vigilant by continuing to wear face masks, washing hands, avoiding gatherings, and avoiding close contact with those outside of their households. Kids impacted by the coronavirus continues to grow as the number of LA County children diagnosed with MIS-C, or multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children, grows to 100 cases now. The county has seen a sharp increase in the total number of cases of MIS-C over the past month, jumping from 62 cases in mid-January to 100 cases last week. According to the county's Department of Public Health, officials say it's a direct result of the county-wide surge that occurred in December and January. Officials say most children diagnosed with MIS-C were infected with COVID-19 at some point earlier. The syndrome can cause inflammation in organs such as the heart, lungs, kidneys, and brain, and can also be marked by a persistent fever. So far, there has only been one death related to MIS-C in the county. All 100 children were hospitalized and 40 were treated in the intensive care unit. Flags have been lowered to half staff in the city of Torrance to honor a fallen officer. Los Angeles County Sheriff Deputy Thomas J. Albanese was killed while on duty on Thursday, February 25th. The 41-year-old motorcycle deputy was involved in a crash in the Lakewood area. Prior to joining the sheriff's department, Albanese served in the Marine Corps from 2001 to 2010, including 4 tours in Iraq. He is survived by his wife of 12 years and 2 children. Flags will remain lowered until sunset of the day of his funeral service. Today, the city of Torrance honors all lives impacted by the coronavirus. Mayor Patrick Fury and Torrance City Council members proclaimed the first Monday of March as COVID-19 Memorial Day in the city of Torrance. Today, victims and survivors of COVID-19 are remembered, celebrated, and cherished as thousands of lives have been impacted by this pandemic just in the city of Torrance alone. To date in the city, more than 6,700 people have tested positive and 174 lives lost due to the virus. Local small businesses impacted by the pandemic may have an opportunity to receive some financial assistance. The City of Torrance Small Business Grant Program is taking applications beginning today through Friday. The city is providing grants of up to $10,000 to help create or retain a job for a local income or moderate income person. Eligible small businesses must be located in Torrance and have less than 500 employees. Restaurants, salons, barbershops, day spas, fitness studios, retail and commercial stores like local markets and furniture or sporting goods stores, clothing, book and music stores all fall under the eligibility criteria. Candidates can fill out an intake form as they are available online for only the next 5 days. Once the intake period is closed, a lottery will be conducted and selected businesses will then be requested to complete an application. Go to business.torranceca.gov. Now, Torrance residents, if you have an experience or opinion you'd like to share about Torrance Park, the city wants to hear from you. The city is applying for the California Statewide Park Development and Community Revitalization Program for Torrance Park, and the city is hoping to learn more about parkgoers' experiences and thoughts on the current conditions of the park. The survey consists of 7 short questions. It asks how frequently you and your family visit Torrance Park. It asks you to rate the overall quality and condition of the park, whether you feel the park is safe, and what reasons prevent you from visiting. You can go to torranceca.gov/Torrance Park and click on the Share Your Experience box. The City of Torrance is working on a citywide wayfinding and signage plan to help improve and upgrade existing navigation and directional signage throughout the city. And they're looking for the community's help again, and they want input on ways to make it easier for people walking, biking, driving, or taking transit to find their way and to get where they need to go. An interactive map was created where the community can share about the destinations and routes that are important to them. The wayfinding and signage plan can be found online. Go to torranceca.gov/wayfinding. There it asks questions about you and the city of Torrance, whether you live, work, or visit the city often, how you get around, whether it's by walking, biking, taking a bus, or by driving. Then on the interactive map, it asks users to use the drawing button on the map to share where they go. Simply tap one of the buttons, draw on the map, and then answer the questions that appear. For instance, if you visit the Torrance Cultural Arts Center, click on the green Fun or Recreation. Then go to the map and click on the area where the Cultural Arts Center is located, which is in the Torrance Civic Center. Then it'll ask you what is the name of the place, how do you typically get there, and how often do you visit, and then just submit. It's that simple. There are 5 buttons which include shopping or errands, work or school, fun or recreation, bus or shuttle stop, and something else. You can also see what others have shared. This can be done with the whole family. The fun interactive map is a great way to share with city staff what's important to you in the Torrance community. Just go to torranceca.gov/wayfinding. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community. Feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, a popular eatery is spreading the love for a local senior living center and their healthcare workers. As part of California Love Drop, a local initiative supporting healthcare workers and first responders with meals, treats, and supplies, Clearwater Living, a senior living community in Torrance, was selected. The Amazing Care team received a free lunch from Wahoo Fish Taco to show their appreciation for all that they do. So far, California Love Drop has delivered more than 17,000 meals since the program launched. What a great way to show appreciation for all those who put their lives on the line to help others during this pandemic. Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, a photo or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that is our update for COVID-19 today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow as Rhiannon Chutanich brings you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.